I'm gonna do this live stream again because I need to finish this project. Should be interesting. Was not doing very well yesterday, so hopefully today we can get a little bit further. Okay, I'm gonna try to do a little bit more narration, so I'm not just like super quiet on the live stream. Let's see. Okay, so I think what we want to do, the first thing on my mind is like, how can we make this as simple as possible for a provider to use? And I think this phenotype, what is this phenotype lookup, is pretty helpful. If you can because the clinician should at least know what the gene of interest is. And we can figure out what the lookup key is from here and then use this lookup key like this. I'm hoping that ChatGPT can provide this. Actually, I don't know, I think it can. Because this API is here. Oh, you might actually have to put in the diplotype too. What if you didn't? What did it return? Oh, that makes sense because the phenotype is matched to the diplotypes. So it's been assigned to the ultra rapid. Maybe we need to go one step further than that. I wonder if you can have ChatGPT return the lookup keys for you. So if you knew, yeah, let me see what those are. Where's ChatGPT? Oops, let's go here. Interesting questions in the chat. Just noticed that. Hi, Mr. from Bangladesh, and to Maxwell. I do not have any direct reports that are junior developers under me. So thankfully, I don't think I'm the most well-suited to manage folks. That's not my forte. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I want to see if we can retrieve the lookup method, because this is needed. Is it the lookup method or lookup key? So lookup key, you need to know the lookup key. Can we find the lookup keys? Yeah. Can you write me a Python script? Will retrieve the, what do I want? The lookup key, because you need to put in the lookup key for this one. Yeah, this is going to be used as one of the parameters. So for a particular gene, they'll retrieve the lookup key. Is that how they spelled it? Let me move this over here. Oops. Lookup key, yeah. Lookup key. Let me put that choose key. Find a particular gene symbol. Using the CPIC API. And this is the diplotype database. Okay. It is an example API query that works. Okay, let's see what we got. I think I have this here. I might restart this one. I don't remember what this one was. Is this the recommendation? Yeah, I'm just gonna restart it. Okay, Python script retrieves the lookup key using the CPIC API. Oh, there's a function. Nice. You can call this function by passing the gene symbol as a parameter. This is perfect. Lookup key print. This doesn't look right. I don't think this lookup key is supposed to be like that. This says if URL response data return lookup key. And we see what it does. Okay, so let me go back here. So we have a function. Let's see if that function works. Looks like it worked. That's nice. Okay. And let's go and yeah, that didn't work. I wonder if there is, so get lookup key for gene symbol URL. Oh, it's not guideline. I think the database, they even used the right database. It should be this one. So this is V1 diplotype. How do you use like the wrong data model if I give this to you? And this is like where ChatGPT kind of fails sometimes. So let's try this one in this gene symbol. Yeah, gene symbol equals. And then this is the gene symbol down here, which is CYP2C19. Yep, okay. Let's try this again. Nice, got it. No name says, what's up? What's up, no name? I don't know what your name is. But thanks for tuning in. I'm just building out or tinkering rather. This is it's the homework assignment. Okay, so we might have something successful here. So this is I'm just gonna annotate. Always good habit to annotate your code. Function, we know a function that retrieves the lookup key for a particular gene symbol. So this is really important. So we have this because we're going to use, a clinician may not know the specific key. So I think what we want to do is now write the recommendation request. Or actually, if you have the key, can you modify the... That's actually kind of weird. I wonder, did they code something else in here? Oh, but they're giving me the first one, so I think that might not. Yeah. This should be all of them. Can you, the script you wrote works. However, the expected output is actually an array, and you're only retrieving the first item in the array in your code. Return data. I probably should have just copied this. Lookup key. Can you modify the code so that the entire list of lookup be returned? Oh, whoops. Good Good question. I am not sharing my screen. That's a mistake. There it is. Thanks for call out. I probably looked like an idiot just talking to myself. Okay. Entire list of lookup keys. So here's the thing. I should probably let them know that there's a request if response code, data response, item lookup key, item lookup key for item return lookup keys. You can call this function back. Okay. Let me change this part. You know what? Looks like it's only sharing part of the screen. 1 second here. Yeah, let's change the window instead. That might be better so you can actually see me alt tab. Okay. Function actually has the incorrect URL. Modify the script to use the following. Actually, I should just copy that whole part. Okay, let's give this a try. Yeah, we're looking for something like, no, the output doesn't even look right. I mean, the function works, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's try this. And let me grab the other part of the code. Just here. Nice. Okay, this worked. So when you're printing the lookup keys, you're able to make the output. Are you able to can you modify the code to output into a table so that it is easier to read? The pretty table library didn't work last time, so hopefully this works. There's another function. This is very interesting. They weren't really using functions last time. Print table for rows and rows. The script uses print table function to create a pretty table with the headers. Given headers contains a list with a single element. Call the function. That would be really nice. Let's see. I'll try it. I don't want to copy the whole thing. So I'm just going to add this up here. I don't think they changed here. This looks good. So we have two functions. Gene symbol, lookup keys. Goes get lookup keys. Yeah, so grab it from the gene symbol. Let's hope that works. Print no lookup keys. If gene symbol, if lookup keys. If lookup keys, headers, lookup keys, rows. Else print. Why did you? Oh, I guess I grab this and put this on the other. We'll define the functions up here. And then we'll put the output down here. Yeah, this is perfect. There's just a lot though. This looks a little off. We want just a unique list. The code works, however, the output contains many duplicates. Can you modify what code do you want to change? I don't know why can you modify I actually don't know what's causing it. I don't think it's the function. Maybe it's the print table. If lookup keys, rows, lookup key for lookup key, lookup keys. However, there are many duplicates. Can you modify the code so that only a unique lookup key is presented? I remember I learned that from ChatGPT yesterday. You can get like a unique list of items if you run the set first and then you convert it back to a list. Yeah, like just like that. List and set lookup keys. Okay, let's grab this. I don't think this part really changed. Let's just grab this again. Okay. And this part, this looks the same, right? Oops. Okay, this looks good. Let's hope this works. We're so close. Unhashable dictionary. What was the previous code? Lookup keys equals get lookup keys. Let me see what's wrong here. Some dictionaries are not hashable, cannot be added to a set. Instead, you can modify the get lookups to keep track of the unique by using a list existence before appending it. The script modifies to keep track of the unique get symbol. Okay, let's see if this works. This looks a little excessive for the code, though. It looks like pretty long. I wonder if there's a more efficient way this could have been done. Let me just make sure I understand what's going on. API, if it's good, you store the data here. This is unique for item and data. Lookup key equals item here, not in unique lookup keys. Then you add it. This makes sense. Table equals pretty header, table headers for row and rows, table add row. Print table. If lookup keys, print table headers and rows, if lookup keys, headers. Okay, let's try this. Nice. Look at that. Oh, that's way better than yesterday. Okay, I think this is usable. So now we have working code that for any given gene, which most clinicians should at least have an idea of, we can find the lookup keys which were used in the next step. So unfortunately, it would be probably like a two-step process. Now, I think the next thing to modify the code would be, can we modify it so a clinician enters the gene. That worked. Next, are you able to modify the script so that a user can manually enter a gene symbol of interest? Code currently is hard coding CYP2C19. Like that part to be, I'd like the user to select that. Let's see if this works. Input function to prompt the user for a gene symbol. Nice, there it is. So gene symbols, instead of, where are we? Hard coding it, you can, because I need to actually learn how to do this input. So you can do input. So it's gene symbol equals input. So you're storing in a variable and asking someone to enter gene symbol, and that gets stored. Well, that's fairly simple. Lookup keys, okay. Is that all they changed? Get keys. Get lookup keys. Get gene symbol. CYP2C19. Ah, look at that. Nice. Let's see. I think this broke last time, but there's probably so many different genes. And I think what'd be nice is to give like examples. Perfect. Are you now able to modify the code so that that the user can select a gene symbol can select the gene symbol instead of entering it free text? What's up, Johnny man? I'm just doing some homework. I'm coming to Tampa in 3 weeks, by the way. I have to hit you up. Oh, they gave me another function main. So this is probably like looking up all the. This is ChatGPT deserves a raise today because they're actually actually no, I take that back. This is a very long function. Is that even necessary? Get symbols function to retrieve a list of available gene symbols. So we have get. What happened to my table? So get symbols. They're using like the wrong one again. I don't think it's in gene info. It then presents a number of symbols and asks the user to enter the code, then retrieves. So I think this is workable, but I think they're querying the wrong data model. Like I actually don't know where the genes live. Let's see. Where's your genes? Oh, gene by symbol. What does this give us? Can I save as genes, gene by symbol? Save these for use later. Okay, oops, is this right? That's not what I want. Gene by symbol. Oh, it's like froze on me. Thanks, man. Catch you in Tampa. Postman just froze. What the heck, man? I'm like on a roll here. Okay, so this gives you, I mean, is this the one? No, this is gene by symbol, I think. Gene by symbol. Look up the basic gene information. So what I want to know is actually what the gene is. Is like this the best way to look up guideline for a drug? Frequencies, gene results, and look up pairs. This will list all gene result possibilities. Gene symbol. Notes on diplet types. Maybe it is that gene. Wait, alleles for a gene. Nope. Find an allele by name. Maybe it is this one. Yeah, and just retrieve the symbol for each one. I wonder how many there are. So if we go into this one, oh, I think there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot. Maybe what we can do is actually limit the scope of the project to only certain genes. Look at this, this is a lot. Well, I guess, how many, does it say how many are there? Gene by symbol, there can't be that many, right? I think there's only like, gene, what is this, 30, 40? Oh no, there's a lot. This is a little oh, but there's duplicates though. Okay. Oh, we can try it. Let's see how hard it was to do. So, I want this one. They wrote the code already, and we want to retrieve it from gene. Your URL is incorrect in the get gene symbols function. It should actually be I don't know why he keeps getting that wrong. He still got it wrong. No, man. It says you correct the query for the get symbols. Gene info. No, it's incorrect, man. I literally gave you the... Oh, I guess I didn't give him the URL. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It is fine. All right, let's start another one down here. Oops. What happened? Oh, this is text. Did the wrong thing. Dang it. I need code. So here's a new function, and this should be gene. I don't remember what. GURL response, get URL, if response, admin data return none. Gene symbols, if gene symbols. I don't know what this latter part of this does. Users get symbols to retrieve a list of available gene symbols. Number list available genes, that's used to enter number. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. I'll copy this. Main, so gene info. What did I want again? I forgot what I was trying to do. I wanted to know oh, a list of all the genes that are available. So I want this. I just don't know if it'll be from here. I think it's from here. Gene, here's your URL. If response, return item. Is it supposed to be capitalized? I think it's symbol. Response, return item, gene, symbol. Oh no, it is just a variable for item and data. Gene symbols equals get symbols. So you're calling the function if gene symbols. And this is really cool. Like you can just enter the number. Let's see if this works. No, this didn't work. Gene symbols incorrect. What's the line again? 6. I'm just giving the error. Has changed, and the key for the gene symbol is now symbol instead of gene symbol. The key? Oh. The key for gene symbol. Is that really what the issue is? If this doesn't work, I think I need to change it to just, oh, it is, I think it is symbol. Yeah, it is symbol. Okay. Wow. That's pretty cool. Yeah. This is pretty dope. Enter the corresponding. So let's say we chose, well, actually, does it do anything after you enter it in? Does it print the gene symbols afterwards? So where's SIP219? Oh, here it is. 42. I don't know what it does after this, but this is pretty cool. And I wonder if the list is duplicated. Maybe what should happen is actually enter the corresponding is just, maybe I should scale this part back and do only a subset of genes, because this is too untenable. Like there are certain ones. I think this is like a statin one or friend, bringing back some pharmacogenetics memories. Yeah, I'm not going to implement this right now, but this is really cool. I can use this for something later. This is usable. Feature to get list of CPIC gene symbols. And then this one is that will feature that links each gene symbol to a number. That's pretty nice. So they don't have to type an exact gene. Okay. I don't know what this does.
The only thing I love more than is doing anything I want at all times.
Okay, so this is good. I'm gonna keep this for now. Let me see if yeah, I'll keep this for now. And then so next would be to do the recommendation one. So recommendation, drug ID, lookup key. Recommendation lookup. Let me see what this looks like. Recommendation lookup. Let me save this one too. This is going to be under CPIC, recommendation, lookup. Okay. So you need to know the drug for this case. And then so you need to know both of these. So this basically is, I mean, this is what we want. Ultimately, this is what we want, this drug recommendation. And you need the lookup key, which we just got, and then we need the drug ID. But ideally, we can use a drug name instead of a drug ID. Okay, so we'll start with this first. What is this select? This is like everything we want? Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Can you write me another Python script that will call, that will retrieve the recommendation given a, what are they? What's the parameters? Drug ID, given a drug ID and lookup key. Lookup key. An example API call that works is okay, this would be get recommendation that takes in a drug ID and lookup key as parameters, returns a list. Yeah, this is perfect. Recommendations. So print a list of recommendations. Okay, this looks pretty straightforward. It's so weird. I don't understand why today, like, they're writing so many functions versus before. I feel like it's a lot cleaner when you do it this way. Okay, so this one here was, I don't want to do it here. I'm going to do it down here. Is it actually recommendation? Oh, it is recommendation. Recommendation. I'm just checking to see this looks right. Yeah, this looks fine. Drug name, guideline name. Get URL, data, recommendations equal. I don't entirely understand the syntax here, except for it. So it loops through in data. So it loops through for every item in the response back. I'm assuming this is just like adding, oh, so for item and item, you're adding it to and recommendation. So it's a list of recommendations. Okay. And let's add this down here. Recommendations. Why would this be off? Recommendations. Drug ID, lookup key. Drug ID is here, lookup key is here. This seems strange. Yeah, so there's definitely something wrong with the code. Let's see why it does that. Get recommendations equals get recommendation. Drug ID, lookup key. Yeah, I don't know why that's actually bugging out. I don't have any other things up here that conflicts. Let's see. Let's paste this back. Is not present in the response. Retrieves the recommendation text. Oh, it's what you're retrieving. Recommendation equals item For item in data, retrieve item. So this corresponds to probably what's in the API. It's probably this actually. This is what I want, the drug recommendation. What did they tell me to do? Get retrieves recommendation text. I don't think that's right. We can try it out. I'm pretty sure this is going to be wrong. Where'd it go? No, that's not right. Is there actually recommendation text? There's comments. Maybe there is. That's kind of weird. Where's your recommendation text? Let's just see if this is the right thing to use. Okay, I guess I was wrong. It's not that. So drug ID. Oh, this is what they're talking about. Select. Oh, we want all of this. So there's a space in between there. Between guideline name and there it is. Nice. It's just because you weren't retrieving that. Okay. So that's perfect. So now with this drug and this gene, you have this. Can we make the output look a little nicer? I rewrote the code like this and it worked. So the output isn't the prettiest. Are you able to format it nicer since nicer? The outputs. This looks nice. Yeah, this is probably what we want anyways. The modified function creates a dictionary for each recommendation. Drug name, guideline name, recommendation text. That appends to recommendations. So it's a dictionary. Drug item, drug name. When the list return format using a library. Tabulate. I don't know if this is going to work exactly as expected though. If response okay, I just want to keep this just in case. I don't want to lose it. Guideline name. Because this is like the stuff you are retrieving. I think this is supposed to be drug recommendation. And then you have, is there a guideline? Yeah, there's guideline. And then there's drug. What's name? I don't know what name is. Drug equals item. Guideline item name. I don't know what this is. Is this from the stuff up here? Pen recommendation. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, so it should be the drug recommendation. Okay, so that worked. So we got additional things. Did drug, sertraline, guideline. I don't know what this is. Is this supposed to say like the guideline name? Is that what it's supposed to be? Let me see. What if I comment that out? Let's see if this errors out the, oops, errors it out at all. Yeah, I don't think that matters. I don't know what the name is. I don't think it's actually necessary. Anyways, the output then appends the dictionary and listener. Can you write the code that formats the output as a table using that library? Tabulate. What is this? Should output as a nicely formatted table. Okay, let's try this out. This hasn't changed. It's just the output, so it's just down here. Let's run this. Headers for list is not a dictionary or a keyword. Headers for what? Headers for a list of dictionaries. A list of dictionaries. So recommendation. Is this not the header right here? It's a header for a list of it's not a dictionary. I don't know. We just let them troubleshoot it. That's why it's so nice having ChatGPT. They can do all the thinking. Issue is with passing the headers parameter to the tabulate. Oh, down here. Headers equals drug. Headers parameter should be a dictionary or a list of dictionary terms, but it is just a list. This should map the column names to the correct keys. You can pass the headers to the tabulate function. Where are we again? Drug, item, drug, item, drug. Oh yeah, you do need to modify this. So you're changing. Where's your header? Your headers are down here. Try modifying. This should match column names. Okay, we're just gonna try their function. Okay, hopefully that worked. Drug recommendation. And then we need the output. I don't know what this is. It's still messing up. Okay. Oh, did I type the wrong thing? Oh, it didn't finish the... if name equals main drug ID. I don't know what this main thing is. And then we need to change this headers. If recommendations headers. No, that doesn't work still. Here's the current code. Come on, you can do it. You can troubleshoot this. However, I'm still getting an error. Okay, let's see what they say. Headers parameter needs to be a list of strings, not a list of dictionaries, in both occurrences of the tabulate function. Okay. List of strings. Here's the code. Yep. The code so far. You changed it to a list of strings instead of which is the expected format. Here's the final version of the code. Make sure you have installed the requests. This might be something that I'm just gonna have to troubleshoot on my own because it's not getting the right thing. Let's see what they say. Expects the headers parameter to be either a list of column headers or dictionary. To fix there, you need to pass this as a dictionary to format. Or did you do the formatting? To format string for each column. I don't know. Let's give it a try and see what it does. Hey, it worked. Did not expect that to work. That looks nice. You have a drug, you have guidelines. So this is what tabulate does. So headers, drug, guideline, drug item, and then guideline item, guideline name. I mean, yeah, this is nice. So if the patient has this drug and this gene, initiate therapy with starting recommended. If patient does not respond, yeah, I mean, this is pretty much it. I think I might actually wrap up here. I think this is already good enough progress. Yeah, we're able to identify the gene. We are able to get gene symbols. This is actually not complete here, but this could be just additional stuff. And then we're able to get the recommendation. Let's see. Is there any difference here? No, there's not. Let me bring these things down here. And then get rid of this one just to clean it up a little bit. Okay, this is nice. This is really nice. So your lookup key. Okay, I think I am done for today then. Working code. And just FYI, I guess if anyone's interested, I'll make the repo that I'm putting all the code in is actually publicly available, so you can go and find it if you're interested. But I'm going to work on this maybe a little bit more tomorrow to connect those two pieces together, because the first piece looks up the different phenotypes for a given gene. So the thought would be the clinician types in the gene of interest. They should have the phenotype from the test already, but let's say they don't. They need to know this, and then this will then need to be entered with the drug that they're interested in. So let's say a search lane, and they will then get back the guideline and the recommendation. No, actually, the guideline probably isn't necessary. It's just the recommendation. So, okay, and I'll finish maybe working on this tomorrow. All right, guys, if you were tuning in, thanks for watching. Much more success today using ChatGPT. Very nice working code. Certainly couldn't have done it without it. In any case, I'll probably stream again tomorrow just to start finishing and wrapping this up. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.